It's reckoning time for the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. According to my sources, girl, I have some exclusive tea for you. So you better sit down for this one. Be my co-pilot over here because a bitch is driving, girl. And we need to talk about this. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the Real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Girl, if you are part of the old crew and you have not done it yet, please go to the notification bell, turn it off and turn it on again, okay? Remember, a bunch of you got their notifications turned off by YouTube without your consent, girl, okay? So go and make sure that it is on. You do not want to miss all the tea because, girl, it is popping hot. Let's talk about this mess. I have some tea for you, exclusive tea for you. You know, I have my very, very good sources here in Beverly Hills, and you know, they are telling me stuff that I am not surprised. You know, I did a previous video about some information that I have from Beverly Hills and how it's not doing really that well. I not number wise precisely, you know. You guys need to understand that Real House of Beverly Hills is such a staple show that people will watch it even when it is boring, you know. So the numbers are usually there. You know, it's very steady when it comes to ratings, like viewing ratings and of course streaming services as well. But as you can imagine, especially now with the streaming services, which are the numbers that really matters, you will see constantly Bravo saying stuff like, you know, the #1 show on Peacock, it is doing amazing, you know, like great viewership. You know, we have seen like ratings of like 4 million people, 5 million people, you know, like Vanderpump Rules was like one of the biggest, you know, comebacks and all of that. All those numbers are true, you know. But if you really pay attention, none of that has actually been said about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, that's a mess, because if your live viewership is really not giving extra and your streaming services viewership is not being that big, it means that people are watching because they need something to watch, but it doesn't mean that people are loving it, okay? So, according to my sources, Bravo is not happy with the way this season is going. Now, let's all remember that Alex Baskin from the very beginning said that this was going to be a transitional period for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That it was going to feel and be very different from the previous seasons because they wanted it to try something new. And transition seasons usually means boring seasons. Usually means not a lot is going to happen, right? Well, that's good until the numbers are not adding up, you know, and then Bravo is like, okay, like, I don't think we can keep playing this game, and people are not liking it. There is a lot of metrics that goes into this, and one of the big metrics is, of course, the likeliness of these Real Housewives. Why? Because that drive who needs to stay and who needs to go, and also that drive, you know, the advertisers, which is the #1 thing on these shows, you know, and how are we gonna sell this shit if no one is really watching, you know, and being extra watching. Now, there is also a new aspect to these shows that has never been into consideration before, and that's international viewership, you know. Real Housewife Bravo is not only an American thing anymore. It has been a couple of years that now it became an international television show, specifically since they become an ally with Hayu, you know. Hayu is like the European, Australian, and I think somewhere else, Peacock, you know. So you watch all the Bravo shows in there. So now you have even a bigger reach. And now you have to care not only about what people think in the United States, now you have to think about what people think all around the world. So likeliness is very important because, you know, they need you to want to watch Sutton Strack and Kyle Richards and Erica Jane and Dorit Kemsley and Rachel So, and Amanda Frances and even Kathy Hilton and Jennifer Tilly. They want you to be able to say like, oh my God, I need another season of this girl. And guess what? It is not happening. Oh, I forgot about Bosoma. Anyways, you know what I mean? It is not happening. So according to my sources, Bravo is bringing, the big bosses to lead the assets on the production company, being, you need to make something about this. This is a mess. I get the whole cute transitional period, but we cannot have transition when people do not want to transition. Okay? Why? Not only the viewership has been dropping through the season, the sentiment everywhere is we don't like many of these women. We are not enjoying this season. It is not connecting with people. And it's being said, according to my sources, that allegedly Bravo wants a big shakeup on the cast. We are talking almost like a full reboot, but not a full reboot. Like, I've been told that they are looking to cut up to 5 housewives. How many? I think we have 7. That will literally leave only 2 housewives to move on, and basically did what they did in Atlanta. This could mean, and according to my sources, that the only 2 people that are safe so far are literally Kyle Richards and Rachel So. Yes. Why? Because Rachel So, she has been a boom, is the one person that everyone is obsessed with right now. And Kyle Richards, you can love her, you can hate her, she is the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, and she always brings it, and she knows how to create great reality TV show. With that, it means that of course Kathy Hilton will stay, amen, and I think Jennifer Tilly will stay as well, but Dorit Kemsley, Erica Jane, Amanda Frances, Bosoma St. John, and Sutton Strack might be on the shopping block because people are not connecting at all with any of them. Okay, her numbers apparently are very down. Erica Jane, people don't care about her anymore. People don't want to watch her trying to be a wannabe pop star. People don't care about her dating situation. People don't care about her fake storylines that she keep bringing, okay? Dorit Kemsley, people do not care about her divorce, like at all, okay? Nothing, all right? But Soma St. John, apparently people like her, but her storylines are not connecting well with the audience. And it does not help that she decided to become a random ride or die for Dorit Kemsley out of nowhere, Amanda, well, should I say it? Like, girl, like Amanda, people don't like Amanda. And Sutton, they're saying that it could be a potential kind of like in the middle. It says that Sutton is very kind, and that Sutton, she has a lot of fans and people care for Sutton. However, this season specifically is not connecting the way that she flip-flops so hard. So they're trying to see if it could work or not. I could also see Sutton returning next season, With that being said, it opens the space for up to 5 new housewives to return. And I think they will do something like what they did on Atlanta. Bring 1 or 2, ex-housewives back into the show, and then bring 3 new housewives, very powerful housewives. I have the feelings with how things are going with Miami and New York and New Jersey, that they're taking their sweet time, that once Beverly Hills ends, it's gonna go on a pause. And I believe that it's gonna go probably a year and a half pause, and they're gonna revamp Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I can feel it, and I think that's what is gonna happen. So I don't know. It's kind of like a mindfuck, but I believe that all of these shows do need to get revamped at some point, because they hit their peak and now they're going down, you know. So we need to really know what is going on. Real House of New York is already filming. I don't know if Andy's gonna get news from New Jersey. He was supposed to have a meeting, you know, some days ago. I don't know what happened with that. Miami is still very much in the air, which actually I do have some tea about Miami, but I probably will do another video about that. Exclusive tea, yes. So anyways, so that's it for Beverly Hills. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you could only save 2 housewives, 2 diamond holders from the current cast, who would you save and why? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to get all the tea related to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.